This is Larry Henares making your day with the first part of Conrado de Caros' article entitled The Day of the Pig. And we quote, "On the face of it, the anti-pork marchers had a couple of advantages. One was that they explained their beef, so to speak, better, far more intelligently. Pork barrel is a lump sum public fund with sole discretion given to the president, legislator, or a group of legislators, or any public officer on how it will be spent. The exercise of discretion by public officers relates to the allocation, release, or use of these public funds, the identification or selection of projects, implementers, or beneficiaries, or any of the combination of or all of these. Compare that to Butch-Abad's statement. The Supreme Court defines pork barrel as a lump sum in the budget that require post-enactment intervention of legislators during budget execution, except in the exercise of their oversight function." Though they accept that definition, if not, how do they define pork barrel? Government disconnection is patent, which gives you an idea of why it has been losing the communication war on DAP pork barrel these past months. Talagang gago sila. Unless you are an accountant or a lawyer, you won't understand what the hell the Budget Secretary Abad is talking about. The anti-pork marchers have figures as well to support their claim that pork, as they define it, continues to this day under the grassroots participation budget process, another concoction of Abad. They say the Department of Interior and Local Government has gotten a lump sum of 1.37 billion pesos. The Department of Agriculture, 1.7 billion pesos. And the Local Government Support Fund, 2.78 billion pesos. More about this after these messages. This is Larry Henares making your day with the first part of Conrado de Caros' article entitled The Day of the Pig. And we continue to quote, "You start resorting to legalese or technicalese, you will be perceiving as trying to hide something." Like Abad does. That was what Renato Corona resorted to when he was being tried for corruption, among other things. And he was a juridical entity. And that was what doomed him. Serafin Cuevas' objection, Your Honor, made for an interesting meme. But not much all. Two is that the anti-pork marchers seem to have a proprietary claim on National Heroes Day as their day for seeking redress for grievances. Not a bad symbolism, particularly with its usual message, everyone can be a hero or every Filipino is a hero. It is an invitation for the people to go out of themselves to be larger than themselves. Last Monday's rally, however, also suffered from a couple of disadvantages. One was that it wasn't quite the march it was last year. The power of last year's march was that it was spontaneous, amorphous, anonymous. It arose from the bowels of the earth, quite literally, from several young people in the social media expressing their disgust over pork, while poverty raged across the nation, and calling on the populace to do something about it. Someone suggested 1 million people march at the Luneta, and the populace responded. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Larry Henares making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.